Welcome to Dobby's Repairs. I'm Dobby the Fixing Elf, and this is what's in my toolbox, the series where I show you the tools I use to repair cars and fix things. So let's find out what's in my toolbox today. Installment. We have this lovely case which contains a Silverline impact driver. So yeah, this is the impact driver itself. It's got a detachable head, which is a half-inch drive. And the driver itself here, and it has these lovely bits that are slightly thicker shanks than a normal bit. I think they're about 5/8, so I'll double check that for you though in a moment. Yeah, it's quite a little handy tool. It's got a soft grip, which is kind of annoying because it does like to slide back when you hit it with a hammer. And yeah, so this is an impact driver. I mainly use this for breaking like rotor screws loose. So what I do is, for instance, if I've got a posi drive, I stick one of these in, and then you push it in. You give it a tap on the back here. You see it's been a bit abused. Tap on the back with something like this, like a big hammer. So it's going to be hard to get this in the shop, but you basically give it a good tap like that. Obviously when you push it down into something, as you do it rotates. I don't know if you can see that on the footage, but no, the camera's not low enough. So yeah, basically what happens is when you give it a good thing, get it lined up, and when you hit it, the tip will rotate. It's also got a reversible action, so if you want to reverse it, you just do that, push it in and twist it. But yeah, it generally rotates quite well. Quite surprised I got that on the footage, to be honest. Yeah. Another useful thing about this, you pop this off and pop on a regular 1/2 inch drive socket. And then you can do the same thing, but on a nut. They come in very handy. So I haven't got any footage of this actually in action, because every time I've used it, I've either forgotten to film it or I've been away without a camera. But it's come in really handy nonetheless. It's one of those tools that you don't use all the time, but when you use it, it does come in really handy. The kit also comes with 13 different bits, so we've got a bit of variety. We've got Phillips 1 through 2, 3 and 4. We've got 3 hex heads, which are pretty useful. I once used this to break a caliper slide pin bolt loose that was really stuck. Whack this in there and then you can drive it out with this. Got 4 of those, and we've got some flatheads as well. Let's double check which ones we have got in the so yeah, we've got a hex 4, 5, 6 and 8. All useful sizes. We should come with 7, but that's the only one that would have really been helpful. Yeah, they come in with nice thick bits. They're made out of S2 steel, so they're pretty strong, pretty durable. Held up really well considering the abuse you put them through. And yeah, like I said, really handy. You can also use this with an extension. So I've used this before in areas where I couldn't get my impact. So I put an extension on here, put the nut on, and they could break a really tight fastener loose. And then once you get it loose, you can work out like a normal screwdriver. Really pretty handy. Soft grip handle is nice, but as I mentioned before, it does like to slide back when you hit it. Got this nice naily ring to hold on to as well. Plenty of grip. Usually I use a slightly smaller hammer than this. I normally use my £2 impact hammer that I restored. But this one does the job as well. Basically the more force you hit here, it turns into turning force here. It's pretty handy. Very good for like really rusted and corroded fasteners that you need to break loose. The shock normally breaks them loose and it's easy to wind out then. Pretty good little tool for that. So moving on to my final thoughts now. It's a really handy little tool. When you need it, it really does save the day and very useful for certain things. It is a bit more of a specialist, limited use tool, but nonetheless it's a tool that's very useful to have. And so for that reason I'm going to give it a 4-spanner rating. I forgot to mention this is from Silverline. So it's a Silverline kit. I'll put the code number and all that up for you in the description. It'll probably be in the title of the video as well. Yeah, it's a pretty good little tool. Like I said, if you need an impact driver, highly recommend this one. If you enjoyed this video, why not drop a like? Any questions or feedback? Let me know in the comments. I normally drop 2 videos a week, so if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, you should, and then you'll never miss another video. Do you know anyone else who would enjoy watching this video? Then feel free to share it with them. Thanks for watching until the end. Have a sensational day.